So moving along, and I guess there's plenty of stuff there about space and things that you have done, which has been revolutionary, really, and in regards to women on the front line, and you've really put yourself out there as a woman on the front line, and you have no doubts of what you're saying, and you're strong about it, and you want to encourage others. I'm from a equal opportunity, whoever it is, whether male, female, colour, whatever, it doesn't matter. It's whoever's best for the role should get the role, right? Do you think that that can be transferred into more things that are into space? Like you speaking to a 7-year-old girl, do you think that your touch points with them are changing the lives of some of these people?
I always say that every time I go to talk to a conference or in a classroom, I hope I can change one person's life. I always say that, one person per episode per day. And you don't need a lot of people to change the world. You need probably 10 great people are here.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
It's true. And because those are the leaders and people follows and stuff like that. So I really hope I change some people's life, on the way. Time will tell.
Time will tell. So cartoons, I'll cut to a cartoon. Did you grow up with any certain cartoons, or is there a cartoon that sticks?
I'm looking at things behind you.
Yeah, no. Is there a cartoon like for me? Like now because you're here, like Jetsons was one of those things I watched as a kid and thought, imagine that. And half the stuff that I saw in the Jetsons is already here now.
Yeah, exactly.
Is there a cartoon that's stuck in your mind, and not Baby Shark or something that your kids have entrenched your mind?
When I was young, I was it was an Italian European thing. It was so my other passion is horror stuff.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, I'm completely mental for horror things. Okay, so I like all those.
Same with this kid.
Do you like horror stuff?
Yes.
It's pretty cool, right? And movies. So I had this horror, comedy book that I really liked about this guy that was doing a lot of crazy stuff. I really liked all those cartoons and I still nowadays I look at movies. The things I like the most are end of the world and everyone, dies, but some people are saved.
Yep. Do you like those?
I love them. And if it's a true story, like a tsunami and flooded, I love it. I could watch it 10 times a day. I don't. It's weird.
So space movies.
Space movie.
So can I ask? So is there a space movie that's hit home to you? And I'm happy to say some names and tell me if you've seen
everything
them.
that hit homes with me since at the beginning. So when I was young, I was completely mad about E.T. Okay, I think E.T. is the reason why I'm here.
And you're younger than me, so
it was going to make me cry. So much emotion and going to space and UFO. It's really important things.
Is there any scene you could reenact from that movie?
I mean, all of them. I know that. I remember I was young, so I was petrified when he was landing in the garden and they need to go to the shed. That was petrifying me. I was 10. I was like, this is a scary thing. So I watch E.T. now and I'm like,
what?
This is it. Okay. Or when it was all white in the bathroom. And when I was young, I thought, that's weird. Now I look at it, I'm like, what is this? It can't be scary. So that changed a lot for me.
I like the part where he's in the closet and there's all the teddy bears.
It's such a good movie. That was such a good movie. But it was my first things about, there's something out there and it's cool and everything. And then I started liking all those crazy stuff, that probably are not very relevant, the Independence Day.
Yeah. Okay, so you're right into hardcore.
Yeah, exactly. Or I think
Interstellar.
Yeah, the stuff. But I really like. I like them all. Okay, I'm not a Star Wars fan, for example, or.
Is that because it's a bit far-fetched?
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Interstellar is really complex. I'm a smart person. Interstellar is the one that also, gets into the closet and is it there? It's mental. There is this time.
Ollie, he loves
Ollie.
that.
I've watched it 5 times and I'm a rocket scientist in my background and I'm still what's going on here? I can't understand. What?
Oh my God.
So that still drives me crazy.
So Gravity?
Gravity, I love it because it touches something that I really like, that is space debris. So I've got a couple of patents, and I'm a super nerd, and I like space debris as a problem. We talk a lot about Earth, but there is so much going on. Space debris, space rubbish. Okay.
So how much space rubbish is there?
Heaps. So if you go on YouTube and you Google Kessler syndrome.
What's it called?
Kessler, Kisler syndrome, 1,000 years in space or something. It shows all the things that start appearing. So everything is around Earth. And it's
Stop it. Is that real?
Massive. Okay, so it just...
Is this real?
Yeah, it simulates all the satellites that are in space. So gravity touches a problem that we are living right now. So the fact that... Are you seeing it?
I'm looking this, yeah.
So it's...
Ollie can show people.
You know, it just shows. If you enter into the YouTube, it shows how many things there are around Earth, and it's so many. So, and things in space goes at very high velocity. So if you have a little teeny tiny piece of debris, it can smash an entire satellite. Okay, so space debris, I love it. It's a good topic. So gravity touched me for that. Because at the beginning, she is there, things are hitting the space station.
This is one of those moments for me. That's a no-brainer. There must be heaps of space junk.
Heaps.
So can you just suck it somewhere and put it
back
back
into the atmosphere? So a lot of
atmosphere?
people are trying to solve it, you know. It's a big topic. But no one wants to be responsible. Is this your debris or my debris? Is it yours?
Well, who's going to pay for it? Yeah.
Who's going to pay for it? So here we are.
Okay, once it comes down to price. So